Greetings, heavy metal truckers here. So in these videos, we do tend to take a listen to some metal, and we give our honest thoughts about it. Could be simple or could be in depth. It just depends what the hell are we thinking. Maybe nothing. That'd be kind of funny having a thing we listen to where like, yeah, I got nothing. Maybe one day we'll do that, but
or we're that tired.
That is 90% of the time, but we'll run with it. We just kind of fake it, to be honest. I'm not gonna even lie. All right, but anyways, we are taking another round of Around the World segment, and in this one, Frosty chose to go to Morocco. Spicy some bitch he is. And so
well, I'm getting a bigger belly, and I know they got belly dancing, so I want to hear some belly dancing metal.
I would laugh my ass off if that's what this actually was.
That would be so awesome.
It might be in a year or two, but Frosty and I will come out with a single where he's doing Moroccan belly dancing, and I'm gonna play some black metal. It'll go great.
That would be scary.
Funny. Anyway,
funny to you, scary to me.
We're gonna do it. I promise. It'll happen. All right. So this is a group called Sakadoya. If I'm saying that correctly, I'm probably butchering it, but
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And the track title is Sacred Reverie, because I totally didn't just look it up because I didn't even know it to begin with. So here we go. Sakadoya, Sacred Reverie. Actually, this is from the album they recently put out, so this will be very interesting. Okay. So let's take a listen, shall we? right. I'll just go with thoughts.
Well, it definitely wasn't Billy Dance metal.
I'm very disappointed in that. Frosty, we got to fix this.
Oh boy.
No, this is definitely more on the death metal side of things. Actually, somewhat enjoyed this, oddly enough. I think it had more to do. Yeah, and I think it had more to do with the weirdly the opposite of why I didn't like Venom was the lyrics, and it almost felt like storytelling a little bit.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, it was a little kind of like storytelling in a way, which was kind of cool. Musically, it was typical death metal type thing, really. Nothing special, but lyrically and the storytelling aspect, I really enjoyed. And shit was it? Oh, and vocally, I thought I was really impressed with the dude. Those vocals were actually really good. Clearly understand them. Yeah, no, I actually was quite surprised by it, especially when it started. I'm like, all right, well,
we're doing this now.
I actually didn't somewhat enjoyed that. I can't lie.
Mm-hmm. For you, sir.
I actually really enjoyed that too.
Okay.
Yeah, the lyrics were pretty damn well enunciated for Harsh, which is one of those things we've mentioned on the channel where you really don't have a lot of vocalists who can enunciate very well with Harshes. So these are pretty damn clear, even though it was in a different. You can definitely tell the accents there, but still, like, the enunciation was absolutely terrific. Musically, I enjoyed it. Lyrically, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fact that it was storytelling. I enjoyed that it wasn't some like cookie cutter, like, oh, woe is me, or like, hey, my girlfriend this, or this, that, and the third. It was like nature-esque, and talking about like just the environment and all that. It was actually really, really done, really, really well done, and I would honestly like to hear more. Yes, I'm upset that it isn't belly dancing metal.
Motherfucker.
Am I afraid for my future? Yes. but
don't worry, guys. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Either way, I wouldn't mind going to one of their concerts and eating some baklava and being absolutely fantastic.
Frosty, I'm going to be in the middle shortly of writing another album because it's been about 10 years since I've written my album, and I think rockin' belly dancing black metal is going to have to be on it.
You just want a fat guy to dance. That's what it is.
No, because if that was the case, I'd go watch The Sandlot.
No, the Goonies.
The Goonies, yeah, that one.
I didn't mind it. I would actually like to hear more from them. So,
okay.
Why are you calling?
So, who was calling? Or actually, probably don't answer that for obvious reasons. Never mind. Before I get started into my 2 cents on the matter, this was a newly released album. Do we want to actually review this album?
How long ago did it come out?
I think 4 months ago.
Theoretically, we could, yeah. I had to figure out where to cram it in somewhere, but
don't worry, just put it with
you said how long?
We got to do. I want to say 4 months ago. I could be wrong though. The group
it wouldn't be next week, but potentially the week after that. I might be able to cram it in.
Okay. Let me look really quick. Wait a minute.
Actually, it looks like it was just a single, not an album.
So I thought I mentioned doing that it was going to be an album coming out.
They might have one coming out. Let's see. Oh, no, it says they did. Hold on.
Yeah, because I'm trying to find it.
It's called The Will, maybe?
Yeah.
Came out in February. So 3 months ago.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm looking just to...
Okay.
It was their first album in 12 years. Let's see.
Why didn't I use restroom again? My bad.
Yeah, you're good. Hold on. That didn't tell me.
There's nothing released on Spotify for an album.
Yeah.
This song was released as a single. The last album they came out with says was 2009.
No. When they released the song before the Sacred Revere called Burn Bright My Dear, it's set for their upcoming album called The Will. That was announced from them, but maybe the album itself hasn't come out yet. Hold on, that might be what actually the case is.
Well, because that song came out in 2025. This one came out in February of this year.
Yeah, and both of
So
those songs.
they might have an album coming,
Yeah, it's
but
called The
right
Will.
now there
The
is
name of
not
the
an album coming out.
Well,
Or there
it's coming because it's
right
called
now
The
there's
Will.
not
That's
an
announced straight from them.
yeah, but there is not an album currently out from them as far as like
It's
brand new.
starting to look like it's coming, but it's not out yet. But it doesn't.
Yep.
So they've released the name of the album, but not the release date of the album. Let's see here.
Nope.
Let's see.
My guess is it may be the end of the year.
Let's see. New single, available Australian platform, opening track from The Will.
All right, so what did I miss?
So it looks like the album hasn't come out yet.
Oh, it has not. Okay,
No.
interesting.
No,
They have
released
two singles that
songs
were
from it.
released.
Yeah.
Okay.
And apparently, the Sacred Revere, whatever, is going to be the first track on the album.
Interesting.
But
Okay.
They've announced the album name called The Will, but they haven't announced the release date of it, from what I can find.
Then we'll definitely have to be on the lookout for it because I definitely want to review this album.
Yeah.
Yeah. We definitely will have to add it to the list once. So we'll kind of have to keep track of them a little bit too.
All right.
I know.
Okay. Well, that being said, I greatly enjoyed this. I'm typically not someone that enjoys the deathcore genre much anymore. However, there are those few exceptions, such as this. And it was funny for me hearing both Doppler and Frosty talking about how well enunciated the vocals were, and I'm thinking to myself, they did so well with the production on those vocals, including those little harmonic boosts to really enunciate some of those words, because man, could I hear it. Sometimes I really hate the fact that I went to school to understand how this stuff works. I really do. But I will say, regardless, you can't have a good outcome without a good source. So the vocalist is fucking good at what he does. The lyrics alone reminded me so much of Black Braid. So much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their last album was 2009, so yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, instrumentally was very well done. Vocally was absolutely phenomenal. The storytelling was probably some of the best I've heard in quite a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, we are definitely going to keep an eye out for whenever this album comes out. And holy shit, Morocco, if this is even the surface of your metal scene, I want to know more, because this was phenomenally done. I mean, not much more I can say to that, especially like just the trailing down of the travesties that occur within nature and how they went darker into the more macabre aspect of everything. I was just very impressed. Very impressed. So guys, well done. And yeah, we're going to keep an eye out for this album whenever it comes out. But until next time, and until next Around the World, whether musically, lyrically, or literally, keep rolling heavy.